There is male inside female. Mr. in every misses, he needs she, which prove that woman can't live without man. Then how female can get more advantages than male? Assalamu alaikum, respected teachers, my fellow mates, honorable judges, my lovely opponent, as well as all my near dear one. A very good evening to one and all present here. This is Tahzima Khanam from Position Side. Today I take the opportunity to present my views in the favor of being a man has more advantages than being a woman. So, in the very beginning, I'm giving you some points which make you feel that I'm not totally against of women, but men's ability. Speaking comes from reality. It's true that society said men and women are getting equal facilities, as men get much facilities than women. My author opponent will definitely know the fact that top 10 entrepreneur and top 10 richest person are men. So, dear moderator, if being a woman has more facilities or advantages, then why they are not in the list of top 10? According to the United Nations, in the politics, women are only 22% and the rest of the people are men. It's easy to prove that men provides a VP role in the politics and leadership. According to the United Nations, in the education, 781 million adult and 216 million athlete basic literacy skill, and it's matter of the stony step that more than 60% are men. It's also proof that men getting more advantages than women in politics, leadership and education. If you consider the public sphere, you can see as the head of the state, as government minister, head of the city, village, institution, men always plays a vital role, and it implement policies over wisely, and it's all because they are getting much advantages. If you see the private sector, women can take care of family, where a husband or partners can directly affect the economic process of women. Men still have the final saying authority on issues related to the family planning, all kind of decision, what is important, what is not important for women, what should and what shouldn't for women. And it's all because women are not getting enough facilities than men. That's why men is the supreme authority in a family. Whatever. In many cases, women are dependent on men. In the earlier, they depend on their father. In the middle, they depend on their husband. And in the end, they depend on their son. And it was the men who stood out and spoke out for the rights of women because they are not getting enough facilities. But you can't find any woman who speak out for men's right because they don't need it. So, it's clear that in the private sector, men also has advantages than women. Shortly, we can say women are dependent on men. Men plays an important role as a protector in every sphere of women. Finally, I want to say that both in the public and private life all over the world, men have significant and unbearable role in the economic and social progress of women. It's because women are not getting enough benefit of in all the sectors than men do. So, it's proof that being a man has more advantages than being a woman. So that's all. Thank you, everyone.
Person was presented to our great Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to know which one is more respectable to his life, his father or mother. Then Prophet replied 3 times, your mother, your mother, your mother, and finally he said that your father. So that's proof women gets more respective advantage by religion than a man. And another interesting point is that woman as a young girl spends father's money when she goes out, spends boyfriend money when she gets married, then spends husband's money. When her sons start earning, then she starts spending on their way. And whenever she attacks by smuggler or hijacker, then the saving responsibility goes to a man. So where's women disadvantage? Rather, I see advantage, and everywhere is women advantage. Alright, assalamu alaikum and very good day to you all. And I'm welcoming you all in this final round debating program which organized by Dreams Learning Center. And you know, this is Mahfuz who believes, just not only believe, but also very strongly believe that being a woman has more advantage than being a man. Alright, before elaborating my thoughts and logics behalf of my debating motion, I would like to give a reminder to my opponent that today's you have joined with us for elaborating some advantage of men, right? But don't you forget that man, yes, your man comes from where? Of course from a woman. So after burning, if a man get an advantage or do something great, then the credit at first goes to his mother because of her respective motherhood. So if a man is very much stronger or muscular, so what? Because there is no way to be proud or get credit without giving credit to his mother, because his first blood and first muscles got from his mother, not from his father. So my opponent will mention those points as advantage of man, then there's a big part of women. And that's because that's all of reasons Napoleon said that, give me an educated mother, I will give you an educated nation. He didn't say that, give me an educated father. So that's proof women gets more respective advantage globally. And in Bangladesh, there are 60% women quota reserved for to be primary teacher. And another example is that whenever you write a sentence like Bangladesh is a liberal country, because she has, point of view noted, not he has. So she has a lot of rebate, then this sentence will be absolutely correct. So it's proof that women consider as a country, as a state, as a nation as well. So just think how much respective advantage women are getting. Now I want to show you some piece of news that Davis brilliant student Tarek committed to suicide. Korean graduate and Nabil committed to suicide. Chobis brilliant student Naushad committed to suicide. Why? They committed to suicide because of not getting job. Source, the News Times. It's very rare to see you hear that women committed to suicide for not getting job because they are free from job or career pressure, which is the major pressure of a man. For example, if my opponent will get any job, then definitely she will get married and will be started a happy family life. But if I only get any job, then my life will be hell because of I'm a man. So it's a pretty advantage being a woman. Women get the advantage to take their fathers and husbands' properties togetherly, but men can't. Women can get man's haircut and can wear man's clothes like a t-shirt or anything, clothes, shoes, but men can't. If a man wears woman's high heel or saris, then he looks very odd. Rather, he will be by his friend. But if a woman wears a man's t-shirt or shirt or shoes, then she looks pretty. Women can increase their facial beauty by using some kind of ingredients like powder, snow, lipstick, and etc. Women are emotional. It's not their weakness, rather it's their strength, because it helps themselves to be diplomatic and intellectual as well. That's because of women do very better in detective sector, and they use that strength in our 1971's world, and that's because they defeated a lot of Pakistani, which we watched in several Bangladeshi movies. Now, if my opponent say that women can't do anything great or anything greatest else because of their weakness, because of their actually those are excuse, then I bound to say that maybe my opponent forget about Sultana Rajia, who was the first Muslim empress in our ancient period. Maybe she forget about Malala Yousafzai, Mother Teresa, Florence Nightingale, Bentelina. Maybe she forget about 22 countries' women prime minister names, including Bangladeshi. That's because of here's a line to my opponent there. নদীর এপার বলে ছাড়িয়া দীর্ঘশ্বাস ওই পারেতে যত সুখ আমার বিশ্বাস. So feel proud to be a woman, my dear opponent. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.